Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us right here on Midday, Kentucky. It's still a little chilly outside.
It's a little chilly, but we're cooling things down a little bit.
Even more in here. We are very excited to tell you all about this. Now, from now to March 17, McDonald's will donate 25 cents of each McCafe chocolate Shamrock drink purchased for Ronald McDonald House charities. You can see what we're going to go through each one that we've got here. What have we got, my dear?
Okay, on the end here, this is the Shamrock Hot Chocolate, and here is the Shamrock Mocha. We have the Shamrock Shake. And
I like that one.
Oh, we like the shake.
We have the Shamrock Shake, and then we also have the Shamrock Chocolate Shake. So that's the difference between the two.
And there's really good news about the chocolate Shamrock Shake this year. MIT came up with these special new straws that allow you to drink the Shamrock and the chocolate all at once. There's only 2,000 made, and you have to go to the Lexington McDonald's Twitter page to win one.
Oh, well, and that address is at MCD lower what's that called?
Underscore
Lexington. Okay, let me tell you that again. At MCD Lexington, so you can get one. And I'm just going to tell you, so you tip it in this way.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
it goes this
Go
way.
for it. Yep, and lift it up a little bit so you get both the
Oh,
chocolate
yeah.
and...
I was trying to work out how do I get a bit of everything.
Is this your first Shamrock Shake? Oh, how is it?
Is it good?
I have to say, are you girls going to try it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Hello.
These are fabulous. But again, the best news is McDonald's is donating 25 cents of any drink you buy like this till Friday to the Ronald McDonald Foundation.
Can we
So
just
what a
keep
great
doing-
cause
wonderful
and
cause.
delicious drinks.
And
we love these.
only a few days off from Leprechaun
Yeah,
Day.
St. Patrick's
So
Day.
I
Pick
call
up
it
these for
Leprechaun
everyone
Day.
in the office. They'll love you forever.
Do you think they'll let us keep drinking it through the whole of A Block?
Probably. Yeah.
I would say so.
And that straw is really, it's not flimsy, it's got a good...
But I like that you're getting all the flavors
Yeah,
in one
that's good.
sip. That's fabulous.
All right. Thank you, McDonald's. We appreciate
Thank
that
you.
you sent them
Thank
in.
you.
And of course, you were doing an amazing job out there for Ronald McDonald House. Ready to kick off the show, my friend?
Let's do it.
Well, you might need a bit of a cool down after we start talking about what is happening. Now, you know, I found this story which I thought was really interesting about, you know, some hidden things that when you get divorced, does your husband or wife have hidden assets, hidden money, hidden families?
Oh.
Is it possible
This is
that
a
you
crazy
might...
list. I saw this.
This is really crazy, and I just thought it was really interesting. Look, I've been in relationships in the past, and there have been things that I found out afterwards. You know, in Australia, you can't get a divorce because it's not legal to be married in Australia as a gay couple.
Oh, okay.
But you can pay alimony, and you know, it's quite a strange. You don't go to court; you go to arbitration type of thing. And so part of those laws are still in place, but it's not as husband and wife or husband and husband. Does that make sense?
All right.
And I did find out that one of my partners did have some money stashed away. Funny thing is, he didn't work for 3 years, and it was my money that he was stashing away. And I sort of brought that up in arbitration, and the magistrate said at the time, but that's okay because you were living a particular type of lifestyle. He still gets to keep that money. I'm like,
It's interesting how the laws work, but when I was reading this list, I thought, well, maybe then once they find this out, they're glad they're getting a divorce. But these are secrets revealed
These
from
are secrets.
divorce attorneys, right?
yes.
Funny stories
yes,
that have
it
come
is.
up.
Okay, what I found really interesting, hidden property, and a lot of it, this one particular one says, 2 apartment complexes, not an apartment, people, apartment complexes, an oceanfront penthouse.
I would be so mad if I found out Doug had like a penthouse somewhere and never took me.
Yeah.
Oh, I would be so furious.
I like this one. A multi-million-dollar fortune. Okay, in Australia, of course, a divorcing husband hid 10+ million Aussie bucks, okay, that he had in tax returns and unpaid taxes that he had hidden. And the divorce lawyer found out.
Yeah, I've heard this trend online, and now auditors are picking up on that. So don't try to hide your money by overpaying your taxes.
Hey,
You'll be caught.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
This is priceless, let me tell you. A couple is getting divorced. Guy gets worried that she won't return the engagement ring.
Okay.
Okay, so he tells his attorney that he switched it for a fake without telling her. Attorney checks in with the client a while later and then asks her to stop the divorce proceedings because everyone... is it actually true that he did it? No, he just said he did because he wanted her to throw the ring back.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, what's funny, I've heard people go to get divorced or you have to get the ring back and they find out it was fake to begin with, which is funny. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
a
were
bit
given
bad.
a fake ring.
yeah, that's not good.
Well, you know
That's not
what?
good.
You're out anyway.
Yeah,
so, you
just
know, that's the
keep it
reason why you're
moving.
leaving. That's probably part of it right there.
A loss of a joint savings account.
Okay.
A man gambled away $70,000 of the family
boy.
money.
Goodness gracious.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember, I have to tell you this funny story. I remember my parents, they're not divorced, but they live on the same property in separate houses.
Okay.
And that's been for 20 odd years.
Okay.
But I remember my father phoned me many years after they'd separated and said, I'm very upset with your mother, she's stolen all the horse money. And I said, what do you mean, the horse money? We grew up on an Arabian horse stud.
Okay.
And apparently she had gone to the stashed bank account that he had that he used to buy the colts with
Okay.
and the young fillies, and that he had been hiding this money. I said, well, Dad, you haven't divorced, so it's really hers as well. That's not the point, son. Like, he was mortified that she would steal from him. I don't know, but you know, they weren't divorced. Tell us what you think. Go onto our Midday Kentucky Facebook page. There are so many more here that someone burnt down the family house.
Oh, those are funny.
Well, this is not so funny, which is, you know, a love of cross-dressing. The biggest whammo was a guy who was stealing his wife's undergarments and wearing them. She thought he was having an affair, but it was actually her underwear. Do you know what
Oh
I
boy,
mean?
I don't know what to say about that one.
I think it's too much. It's too much. Hey, I'm going on to from what divorce lawyers have revealed about their clients, okay,
Yeah.
to talking about short men and balding. Like,
Yeah, so
what are you
there's this
talking
story
about?
that kind of just came out
Can I keep
overnight.
drinking
Keep
while-
drinking,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Yes. This was a study, just came out. Lisa, we were talking about this before we came on. It says that short men are more likely to go bald. Now, in a
Short
twist,
men.
it also says bald men that are short are seen as more intelligent.
Really?
So, honestly, I like the bald look.
You know
what do you
what?
think?
Can I just say this,
Okay,
Lisa?
okay.
Yesterday she said she likes a hairy man.
no.
Today she likes a bald man.
No, I could go with bald on the head, hair on the chest.
Okay, all right. Well, you know,
What do you
It's not
think?
the same.
I think bald men are sexy.
I think so,
do.
too. I think they are
I mean,
sexy.
Doug has a full head of hair. We're not. I mean, it
Right.
looks like he's gonna, go to
Well,
the
we're
grave
not
with a
sure
full head
now.
of hair.
Maybe it could be a toupee. You could have shaved it all off.
But I think it's sexy on
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
like
men.
it.
I don't see anything wrong with it. So I mean, it's the personality, it's the person that you're falling in love with, and
That's a
attracted
nice thing to say.
Yeah.
But I think it's sexy. I do.
Yeah, I do. It's like a
Intelligence-wise, I
clean-cut
didn't
look,
think about that.
too. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
I
is.
like it.
It is.
Well, there was also part of that article that I was reading also this morning. I think it was that article or another article. I'm not sure. I do read some crazy stuff, as you know. That was saying that shorter bald men are sexier.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
he's saying.
that's what they were saying, and also way more intelligent.
Yeah, that's what he said. More intelligent.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I don't
I find that because I think it's like a good clean cut look. What I don't like, sometimes people don't recognize when it might be time to go for the bald look. You know, like once you've lost a certain amount of the hair.
Right, and you got the comb over thing going on.
I'm
it
not
might
saying
get
it,
to the-
Eric.
I
I
didn't
know
say
what
a
you were
word.
doing. You're looking at me.
I didn't say a word, my friend.
I'm talking about. Well, we all tease each other, but it'll just be like a ring around, like
Yeah,
if no hair
it's
up here.
time to move on.
I like it
It's
just,
time to shave it off.
and I think it's a
Yeah,
sexy
go
look.
for
I
it.
like it.
Own it. Own it. That's
own
how
it.
I feel.
It's all
about
about owning it. Hey, I thought this was a really interesting topic and a little controversial
A little
topic
bit.
that you were bringing up today regarding cerebral palsy
Mm-hmm.
and with the patient with stem cell research as well.
Right.
Explain to everyone at home what you mean by the use of a stem cell therapy.
Okay, well, stem cell therapy can be used to help with cerebral palsy, with stroke victims, and that's where this story in particular is focused on.
Right.
A little girl, Holly Greenhow, she's 11 years old. She and her parents went to a clinic in California where they are pioneering the technology of stem cell therapy, and they did this with her via a drip into her bloodstream. And what they found was a week later, she was already beginning to sleep through the night. She was a very fretful sleeper. She couldn't sleep at night. She started sleeping through the night. And then she also, after that, she started to speak. Like within 2 weeks, she was speaking, and she had never spoke. She couldn't move. She was
Wow.
nonverbal, non-mobile, and she started to say words. And it came with hello, goodbye, and then it was just building upon that. And then she said
Wow.
her brother's name, Oliver. And that's a tough word to say, let alone, you know, someone who has never spoken her life. So they started to see the improvements. So here's my question. I mean, you know, we're talking about stem cell therapy, and I know that it's controversial in some ways. The therapy that she had, though, was through amniotic fluid from elective C-sections that women had with their babies. And so it's a you can get these stem cells from different origins. So
Right.
my question to you all, and I know that, you know, when looking at getting it from you know, human tissue versus the amniotic fluid, I mean, what do you guys think? How do you feel about it? I mean, to me, that's a very natural place to derive it from.
Yeah.
And when you can see benefits like this that happen with this child, I say, why not? I mean, really, why not
Yeah,
use
I
this?
love that story, and that technology is amazing.
Well, and look, I personally think if you have the opportunity as a mother or a father to do the most you can for
You're
your
gonna go
child,
for it.
you're going to go for it,
Yeah.
no matter what is out there, what's
Yep.
legal, what's not legal. You'll do whatever you can
And that's exactly
for your
how,
child.
That's exactly how these parents felt.
Yeah,
too.
and I applaud them for that. Whether you are for stem cell research or against it, I think this is a way, and I'd be interesting to see what the hospitals and the research of them doing this comes out as. Does that make sense?
Yes,
And what is
absolutely.
the development
Right,
of that?
right.
Do I think it can be used for, you know, choosing what sex of your child is and what
Right,
haircut?
right,
That's
yeah.
where I think it gets a bit messy.
Yeah, I think
That
there's
whole
some blurred
cloning
lines there, but I love that this family is speaking out about the positive results that they saw, because it just gets the conversation going and people realizing that it's not all controversial. We have to find a way to give more parents, more families access to treatment like that.
Exactly, exactly. So I just thought, you know, with the improvement that they had seen with her and that they're experiencing, you know, that technology is definitely
Yeah,
improving,
that's
and
amazing.
they're definitely.
Did
gonna
you
be
put that up on
looking into it.
Facebook, this story?
I can.
Okay, let's put it up on Facebook, on Midday Kentucky's Facebook page, and see
know.
what you think at home. We'd love to hear your feedback and give us your thoughts about the topics that we talk about. We'd love to hear what everyone has
Yeah,
to
we
say.
always do.
And I left my phone in my office, so I can't see what's going on.